Hello, students. Welcome to Gender Studies class. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm making this video because I feel like doing so, and I tell you it's hell of a video. So we're gonna be talking about the LGBTQ community, also as I like to call it, LGBTQ. So we were all wrong, especially I. I'm part of the LGBTQ, but there's a lot you still don't know about the LGBTQ. So it turns out the LGBTQ is not LGBTQ, it's LGGBDTT2IQQAAPP. I know it's mouthful. In short, it's no longer LGBTQ plus community, but now it's LGGBDTT2, like the number, QQAAPP. I have no idea where the rest came from, but those are not the only ones. There are more. First of all, I have to come out. I mean, it was quite destined that I have to come out to you guys, of which I really love you guys. So we are like a friend group of the 15 of us, of which, wow, we're 15. That one more subscriber, that one guy who made me reach 15, I love you so much. Welcome to the friend group. Here we share everything that we want to talk about. Mostly it's me talking, but you get the point. Welcome. I mean, I'll tell you guys a secret that I've been keeping from you. Okay. Ooh, okay. I promised I would cry. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'll do it. Guys, I'm bred sexual. I've been hiding this for a while, but I am bred sexual. Every time I smell it, every time I look at it, every time I touch it, my stomach, my heart goes wild, palpitating. Oh, I can't take it anymore. It's just so soft. It's nothing like I ever met before. I wish I was joking, but this thing is actually real. This bred sexual, and there are videos on it, and it's the most weirdest videos you would ever look up. And I tell you, the LGBT community, LGBTQ right now, it's dead. You can literally put something random, balloon, you just say balloon, then add the word sexual, it will literally come up as a sexuality. Try it. Any random thing that you think of in the moment, type it, then add the word sexual at the end, it will come up as a sexuality. Anyway, so now let's go to the LGBTQ, but now it's not LGBTQ, it's LGBTQ. Wow, I'll never get used to that. So the first one is, obviously we know the first one is lesbian and then gay, and then we got a new one called genderqueer, of which I don't get it, and I'm not gonna talk about it because I don't get it. Then there is bisexual. Now let's look at demisexual. So I looked it up, and it turns out that demisexual is sexual orientation where people only experience sexual attraction to folks that have close emotional connections with. In words, demisexual people who only experience sexual attraction after an emotional bond has formed. Isn't that everyone? Whether you're lesbian, gay, or identify as a balloon, all of us, first of all, have to have an emotional attachment. And if you don't, you're either not human or not human. That's everyone. So in short, everyone in the world is demisexual. So everyone is in the LGBTQ plus community, but is LGBTQ community. Yeah, everyone is included because everyone is technically demisexual in some way. So the next one is transgender, and I like that's like one of the coolest people because I am the T, the first T. Yeah, I'm the T in the LGBTQ. Damn it, I keep forgetting. The LGGBDTT2IQQAAPP community. So the next one is transsexual. Transsexual is the person who emotionally and psychologically feels that they belong to the opposite sex. It's technically transgender. Okay, let me look up the meaning of transgender. Maybe I'm the one who's wrong. So transgender are people who have a gender identity or gender expression that differs from their sex assigned at birth. Some transgender people who desire medical assistance to transition from one sex to another, identifying as transsexual. Transgender, often shortened to as trans, is also an umbrella term. In short, transgender and transsexual is the same thing, but they just look for like one word difference in order to classify as a different thing. But to me, it's just the same thing. I know that because I am trans myself. Yes, I am FTM. Technically, to me, it's the same. I don't know why they separated it, because either way, it could have still been part of the LGBT community. So they kind of stressed themselves by separating it. But I don't know. I'm not making up the rules. So the next one is the one that has a number and it's called Two-Spirit. So I looked it up, and Two-Spirit actually means is a modern pan-Indian umbrella term used by some indigenous North Americans to describe Native people in their communities who fulfill a traditional third gender or other gender variant, ceremonial and social role in their cultures. So, according to me, the LGBTQ, the LGBTQ, the original LGBTQ, they mostly combine sexuality and gender, and Two-Spirit is a pan-Indian umbrella term used by some indigenous North Americans to describe Native people in their communities who fulfill a traditional third gender. Isn't that just their culture? So far, I'm not really feeling the Two-Spirit. So the next one is the intersex. So intersex is a general term used for a variety of conditions in which a person is born with a reproductive or sexual anatomy that doesn't seem to fit the typical definitions of female or male. For example, a person might be born appearing to be female on the outside but having mostly typical anatomy on the inside. So the next one is queer. So the Wikipedia says queer is an umbrella term for sexual and gender minorities who are not heterosexual and cisgender, originally meaning strange or peculiar. Queer came to be used against those with same-sex desires or relations in the late 19th century. So technically it used to be a slur in the 19th century, but right now it's looked on positively. I don't understand that one, to be honest, but I respect it. It's part of the LGBTQ because it's the qua. So questioning, technically, if you look at in the dictionary itself, it says is the action of asking someone questions, and the adjective is showing in an interest in learning new things. Technically, it's queer, to be honest. Why did they separate it? The next is asexual. You're part of the original, and you kind of make sense. I mean, obviously, I don't know your struggles that you go with, because I have different struggles from probably you, whoever you are. But if you subscribe, you're part of the friendship, and not just any random person. So please subscribe, share, turn the notifications on, please. I need friends. Trust me, I don't have friends. My best friend is a pussy. Literally a pussy. So please subscribe. I need more human friends. So the next one is allies. An ally is a person who is a member of the dominant group who works to end oppression in his or her own personal or professional life by supporting. What? No. That means straight people are part of the LGBT community. So everyone is in the LGBT community. This doesn't make sense. It means that the 7 billion of us are in the LGBTQ. That means everyone is part of the LGBTQ. Ah, damn it, I keep forgetting. Is the LGGBDTT2IQQAAPP community. I've gone through struggles that I can't even imagine ever since I was a baby, going up to right now I'm 16 years old, and I found this nonsense, no offense, this is nonsense, including straight people in the LGBT community. This is really making our problems minuscule.
It's lit.
So the next one is pansexual. No limited sexual choices with regard of biological sex, gender, or gender identity. No offense. Oh my god, this is gonna be very an unpopular opinion of mine. What is the difference between being bisexual and pansexual? I mean, isn't it the same? But I don't know. I'm not bisexual, and maybe someone who's bisexual and pansexual see the difference, but I'm very sure majority of us don't see the difference. So the next one is polyamorous. Is the practice of our desire for intimate relationship with more than one partner with the informed consent of all partners involved. It has been described as consensual, ethical, and responsible non-monogamy. So, liking more than one person is a sexuality? Or is it a gender? This guy's... Okay, in order to be part of the LGBTQ, it's usually about sexuality and gender, not number of people you like. In order to make things clear, let me look at what gender means. Gender, either of the two sexes, male or female, especially with reference to social and cultural differences rather than biological ones. There's a difference between gender and sex. Gender, you can change your gender, but your brain doesn't match your body, so you have to transitioning to the other gender, hence transgender. I had Googled some genders and they came over 100 genders, and here they are. I tried writing them, but then I realized there are like over 70 of them. In conclusion, be whoever you are. Identify as what you want. Don't add crazy things into the LGBTQ, because what the hell is two-spirit? That thing still hurts. And also subscribe. I want you to subscribe. Yeah, subscribe, please. Please. And turn the notification bell on, like the video, or dislike. Bye-bye.